David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I took a few to the fucking head today. I went down to kickboxing today and we were running the drills. Fucking slip left, slip right, jab. I honestly couldn't even do that. My jab's retarded. I was slipping into the punches. At the moment, my kickboxing ability out of 10 would be like 0.001. I'm so fucking shit at kickboxing. And every time I throw a punch, my wrists hurt. I wanted to ask someone, but how do you ask that? Hey guys, does anyone else's wrists hurt when they throw a really fucking weak jab into like a pillow? Like you're basically tapping a pillow. Does anyone else's wrists hurt when you tap a pillow? Because mine are a little bit sore. And I've got my fucking injured thumb as well, which is fucking hurting like fuck. But you got to power through. So I'm there and we're doing the drills. And just the reality of how fucking shit I am is really fucking humbling. Like when I went in there the first time, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, people are probably going to think I've done this before. They're going to ask where I trained previously. They'll know. They'll immediately recognize the skill. I honestly thought that. And the chick who was holding the pads for me today, I think she's like 1 week ahead of me. She started a week before me. And if you looked at both of us training, you would say she's like possibly a world champion kickboxer compared to the fucking retarded cunt fucking trying to hit the pads with his sore wrists. So anyway, we're doing the drills, and on Thursdays, everyone has a little bit of a spar. So you fucking partner up and you fucking try and beat the shit out of each other. Like, not full on and beat the shit out of each other. Like, you kind of take it pretty easy, but it's full contact. And I haven't done the sparring before. And then today, the instructor's like, do you want to spar today? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you think you're ready? And I'm like, of course. I've never been more ready for fucking anything in my entire life. I don't know if you just watched the last 45 minutes of what the fuck I was doing. I don't even know what I was doing, but fuck, I'm ready to spar. So he's like, get your mouth guard, get your fucking shin pads or whatever the fuck they are, guards, get your gloves and let's go. So I fucking get out there and I'm paired up with this one dude. And he's just like a white t-shirt guy as well. I think he's like a couple of months ahead of me, whatever. And despite the fact that there's absolutely no evidence that I'm going to be good at this sparring shit at all, I went in pretty confident. I was like, my born identity, my instinct will just fucking kick in and I'll start fucking, I don't know, matrixing it. So we start sparring and we're like circling each other. He's throwing some jabs. I'm not close enough for him to hit. Then he kicks me in the leg. I'm like, ow. I didn't see that coming at all. Then he just blasts me in the face. I didn't even flinch because I didn't see it coming even in the slightest. I don't even know what I was looking at. Then I'm like, I better hold my hands up because I don't want another one of them in the fucking head. Then I put my hands up and then he kicks me in the ribs. I'm like, all right, this isn't really fucking going as well as I thought it would go. Why was I confident again? So I'm like, all right, I know I'm just going to get hit. At least try and fucking hit this guy. So I just decided I'm just going to get hit on the way in. I'm barely even like protecting myself. I'm just charging him down now just so I can get close enough to fucking at least land one punch on him. And I'm eating like fucking 8 punches and kicks on the way in to throwing my one jab that fucking just grazes his like side of his cheek gently. And it's like, I'm not too sure if this plan is working. I'm going to fucking take an ass kick in just to get close enough to fucking give him a kiss. So that round ends and we change partners. And the next guy is some dude in a red shirt. And it's like fucking like black belt, fucking all that sort of shit at this place. If you got a white shirt, you're the shittest. If you got yellow, you're better. I don't know where red is. Maybe red's brown. I don't know. But he was good. And it's just like fucking... It's a completely different fucking ball game. So it starts with this guy with the red shirt, and he's just doing whatever the fuck he wants. He's kicking me, but he's just tapping me. With these guys that are better, they have better control. So they can just tap you, go in, tap you, come out, kick you, just gently. just touching you, just scoring points kind of thing, not doing any damage. With the white t-shirt cunts, they have no control. They're just throwing haymakers. So it's actually better fighting the better guys because they have more control. They don't fucking damage you as much. So this fucking red t-shirt dude is just fucking cutting me to pieces. It's fucking not even... We shouldn't even be on the same fucking mat. He's kicking me. He's doing spin kicks. My arms are up. I'm trying to throw a jab. Every single fucking time I threw a jab, I would get a right hook to the face. Every single time. And after like the fucking 10th jab that I threw and completely missed him and copped a fucking right hook, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing there? I keep getting hit. And he's like, you're just leaving your jab out there. You got to pop it back in. Just throw it out, pop it back in. I was just throwing my arm out there and just leaving it out there. Like, please right hook me to the fucking head, please. So then I fixed up my jab a little bit, but then he just started kicking my legs, and I'm like, what the fuck should I be doing here? He's like, you can fucking check the kick, or you can just move out of the way. I'm like, checking the kick sounds like it might hurt. I might just move out of the way. So that round ends, and that round was fucking humbling. You really fucking get an idea of how fucking far off you are. And this guy's not like a professional MMA fighter as well. This dude's probably an accountant or some shit. He's just been doing it in his lunchtime for like 4 years, and he's just absolutely fucking chopping me to pieces. So we changed partners again, and now I'm back with a fucking white shirt guy, and I've been wrestling this dude a little bit in jiu-jitsu, and he kind of takes it a little bit seriously, especially if he starts losing a little bit. He starts getting like fucking really amped up. So I'm like, this guy's fucking going to be dangerous because he thinks he's Jason Bourne as well. He's got my disease. He thinks he's in the Matrix too, except he's got a little bit more skill than me. So the fucking round starts and he just charges in, blasts me in the face. I'm like, fucking that did not feel good. Then I'm throwing the jab. I connect on the jab a couple of times. I come over right. I get a little good one in. Then I get kicked in the leg. Then I get kicked in the ribs. Then I throw some bullshit that's not even in the textbook at all. I just fucking threw it from wherever I was standing. Then I get him a couple of decent ones. And it actually feels real good when you connect properly, like clean. You're like, oh yeah, that felt good. And while I was thinking that, I was like, fuck yeah, that felt good. Maybe I am Matrix. I fucking just get a haymaker right hand directly to my fucking jaw. I'm like, oh. Is there a technique of taking a punch to the jaw? Because that felt like it was going to fucking snap off. And he's like, sorry, man, sorry. I'm like, no, it's good to get punched in the head sometimes. This is humbling. So we keep fighting. I take a few more kicks to the fucking ribs. Take a few more shots to the head. This was probably my best round. I got a few clean punches in. Then I threw a few kicks that kind of landed. None of it felt coordinated. It was all fucking over the shop. But that was my best round. Then for the last round, I went back to a red shirt guy. And this guy, the same as the other red shirt guy, I think I got hit with like 30... at least 30 like punches, kicks, spinning kicks, a spinning punch. He did that fucking twirl around and then fucking, I dodged it, but fucking, he did a spinning punch. I think I might have got him with one like little jab to the chin because after I fucking threw it and I think I hit him, he came back with like a 14 punch combo and... I wasn't really defending it very well. But this guy also wasn't hitting me too hard. He had control. It's the fucking white belts you need to worry about. So after that was all done, I was like, my jaw's feeling a little bit funny. But it was good. It was so fucking good to get punched in the face. I've been saying this for years, but people really need to fucking take a few punches to the face. It's humbling. It feels good. It gives you confidence. You're like, I can take a punch to the fucking face. Like a soft one, it makes you really fucking respect what these professional fighters do. Because you watch it on TV sometimes and you're so fucking detached. You're like, how fucking hard is that punch? I could probably take that. And you don't realize that these guys are like the toughest cunts on earth. It takes fucking years to be even able to fucking take a punch like these cunts take. I took a right to the jaw from some Asian white belt dude in 16-ounce gloves, and it felt like if it was a little bit harder, I could have possibly been knocked out. So it was fucking great. I can't wait to spar again. I can't wait to put my new techniques into sparring. My new technique is try not to fucking stop all the punches with your forehead. But my jaw's fucked now. I went to the supermarket afterwards and I stole some cashew nuts from the fucking nut section. And I went to go chew on the fucking stolen cashews and I could barely fucking chew. I was like, fucking hell. And it was hurting my inner ear and shit. But I powered through like a true warrior. And I finished that handful of cashew nuts. And I went back for a second handful of cashew nuts. Like a fucking 17th century samurai warrior. I ate those cashews. But I fucking recommend to everyone, go down to your local kickboxing or boxing or fucking jiu-jitsu, MMA, do whatever. Get punched in the face a few times. It's fucking fun. It's humbling. Gives you a little bit of confidence. Get out there. Go do it. Look like a retard. Who gives a fuck? It's great. Anyway, that's it for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around. Hit me up on social media on Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I'll see you the fuck later.